For the first time on my exhibit tours, we've left Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana behind and just made it across the border into Kentucky to visit the Louisville Zoo. To me, the best way to describe this zoo is unique. There's a good mix of newer and older styled habitats. Back in 1997, their islands region pioneered the concept of rotating different species through a series of exhibits. And there's several locations throughout the zoo where animals can walk above your head. To save some of the zoo's best exhibits for later, we'll be starting our tours with their older South American section. By my count, this area features just 8 exhibits that are home to 10 species from the Amazon to the Andes, and even from right here in the woodlands of North America. So let's begin. A short way past the Glacier Run, at the farthest point from the entrance, our first stop is a massive, open grassland yard where you will hope to see the guanaco, a wild ancestor to the domestic llama. However, on my visit it was empty, so temporarily making use of it were a pair of geese and a couple of woodchucks. So yeah, not the best way to start a tour. Luckily, the next animal was very active. This is LeBron, a 13-year-old Jaguar who was born at the Akron Zoo in 2009 and named after then Cleveland Cavaliers superstar LeBron James. He spent a few years at the Brevard Zoo in Florida before moving to Louisville in 2013. The Jaguar is the world's 3rd largest cat and the largest in the Americas. They can be found in around 20 different countries throughout North, Central, and South America, and live in a variety of habitats from tropical forests to grasslands and even deserts. The name Jaguar comes from a native word that means he who kills with one leap. Down the path is a newer exhibit that was added in 2020 for a Linne's two-toed sloth, who was adorably sleeping in a bucket. The zoo offers a behind-the-scenes experience where guests are able to meet their sloths, Sunny and Sebastian. Nearby, in a large lagoon, you can see the lighter Chilean Flamingo. According to the zoo's website, 2 of their flamingos are over 40 years old. Living with them are a Southern Screamer and 4 Dalmatian Pelicans, who were added to the exhibit earlier this year and are actually native to parts of Europe and Asia and not the Americas. Across the path, here's a quick preview of what will be the finale to today's tour. But first, we'll be venturing down this side path to check out a small sub-attraction called the Cats of the Americas. The first habitat is home to the Canada lynx, a species we seem to keep running into, but this time is a little more special since on May 19, 2022, the Louisville Zoo welcomed the birth of 2 lynx kittens, a male and a female born to Mother Matilda and Father Sitka. Although I missed the first part of its journey, one of the cubs had climbed all the way to the top of the exhibit and needed a little help from Mom getting down. The kittens will stay with their mother for about a year and remain with each other for a short while after that before venturing off on their own. On the opposite side of the boardwalk is an open-topped habitat for a single rescued bald eagle, a female named Shelby. The trail then dead ends at an exhibit for a puma. This is Becca, another rescue who came from the Central Florida Zoo in 2017 after she was found separated from her mother and significantly underweight when she was just a few months old. Backtracking to the main path, we're back at the exhibit I teased earlier. This is a very large grassy hillside for the maned wolf. I mentioned in my first John Ball tour that I've hardly ever seen their maned wolf, so I was very excited to finally get some good footage of this species. Very unique looking because of their unusually long legs. The maned wolf is not actually a wolf at all, and it's not a fox either. Instead, it's the only member of its own unique genus. They are the largest canines in South America, roaming the grasslands of Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Peru. The maned wolf is listed as near threatened with an estimated 17,000 left in the wild, around 90% of which are found in Brazil. Back on Valentine's Day 2017, the Louisville Zoo welcomed the birth of two maned wolf pups, who were named Cora and Katina. And that concludes our first tour of the Louisville Zoo. Now, for the first time, I'd like you to answer today's question of the video. What is the funniest thing you've seen a baby animal do? For our next exhibit tour, we'll be venturing just a couple hours north to another new zoo to the channel.